Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Agent Psycho, and this is going to be episode number 4, I want to say, of the shoutcasting series that I have pretty much largely ignored for all this time. And this time, because this gameplay has been sitting on my hard drive for such a long damn time, I forgot who sent it in, but I'll probably dig it up later and put it in the description for you guys to see who sent this in. And one word before we start, though, the quality on this video file is not the greatest, but it is tolerable because at least you can see what the hell is going on. So we'll just roll with it then. So let's get this kicked off. As you can see, guys, a little bit lagging in the beginning of the game, but he is using the L96A1 and the KT308 on oil rig. Goes out to the balcony there, tries going for a few no-scopes apparently on this guy who he should have or he apparently saw or knew coming somehow. So that's his first kill of the game there. Pulls out his KNT, goes for a quick scope there, but or a drag scope rather, but follows it up with a nice L9 shot. Hides behind the coke machine, but he's typing something. You don't really want to be typing something in the middle of a gunfight, and that is why he gets shot immediately right as he comes out of hiding behind that coke machine. Respawns here, goes out to the corridor here as most campers do, out behind the coke machine there. Goes up the stairs, the right-hand stairs, onto the rooftops. Pulls out his KNT, goes for that enemy over there on the podium of the crane, but someone else KS's him. Gets a nice scope on the guy who killed him, I believe, in his last life. So, and now he's making his way on over to the awning, drops down to the little hallway here, and tries to line up a shot for the no-scope, but misses. Goes back down into the spawn now. Goes for a nice little quick slash drag scope there, whatever you want to call it. Hops back onto the hallway and looking out there, sees his teammate hopping with him. Goes up the ladder, sees the guy camping around the corner over there near the base of the crane. His first shot misses, tries going for a jump scope, but misses that as well, and accidentally pops out and gets taken out by another enemy who apparently came up afterwards. And maybe it was the same guy. I don't know. Either way, he died. Now he respawns, pulls out his KNT again, trying to look for enemies across oil rig here. Looking for any campers, because obviously you don't want to get shot by campers as you cross the bridge. Hangs out in this little podium here, but apparently there was an enemy sitting on the other side in his own base, and he gets sniped with his back to him. So that was an unfortunate death. Goes out here, knows that the guy his killer dropped down to the balcony, tries going for no-scopes because that's what all noobs do at close range with sniper rifles, but unfortunately he doesn't get the kill, and thus he dies twice to the same person. Now revenge is really on his mind right now, so he's going for a third attempt to kill this guy. So he's thinking he's going to use his KNT on him, and eventually he just says, you know, screw him. He'll just let his teammates take care of him, and he's just going to go on his merry little way here. Go up to that hallway here, and then walking up the ladder. Sees that guy in white camo, and go after two no-scopes. He hits and kills him. Walks over to the edge of the balcony here, and drops down. Looks for any enemies that might be crossing over to his own base. Hops back down, and then goes for the quick scope, but unfortunately, it gets shot immediately afterwards. So, that was unfortunate. Respawns here, pulls out his KNT again. Looking to get a few more kills with his KNT because the majority of his kills have come from the L96A1, I want to say. So goes for a few shots downrange across the corridor, but unfortunately none of them hit, and makes the mistake of going onto the bridge and promptly dies. You never want to go on the bridge when there are people on the other side watching it. And that's a perfect example of why you shouldn't do that. Goes up to his own rooftops this time, pulls out his KNT again. He's got those campers on his mind right now. He knows that there are people there on the rooftops, and he's aiming to take them out. Goes for that first shot on the guy behind the base of the crane there, and manages to connect the second shot with a nice clean headshot. Looks around, tries to see if there's any more enemies. Sees the guy there, pulls off another nice headshot on the guy camping behind the railing there. And he's trying to go for that guy behind that box. Pulled off a shot, but missed. He's trying to see if that guy comes back, but since he's not coming back, he's just assuming that he ran away. And our player here is going to walk along this awning here and drop back down to the hallway or outside the enemy spawn. And Sees two guys spawn right here again, and he's trying to go for some jump scopes and drag scopes here, but unfortunately none of them are hitting right now. He gets a very nice no-scope collide. That was a very nice shot, and promptly dies, but I gotta hand it to him. That was a very nice no-scope collateral right there. Not something you see every day, and even though it was a no-scope, I mean, considering that it was his first no-scope after a long series of drag scopes, and right off the bat he gets a no-scope collateral. I want to say it was his first no-scope, unless I'm remembering that wrong. In any case, that looks sexy as hell, and that was a very nice shot. Now his respawn, pulling in a very, very tense battle against 3 people downrange. Not much of a chance you have there, especially if you're trapped behind that Coke machine. But anyways, he gets killed, respawns again, comes back behind the Coke machine again, tries to see if there's anyone crossing the corridor into the cafe. Sees no one there, pulls off a shot at someone attempting to approach him, but misses. So he decides to run away up to the rooftops. Jumps onto the awning here, and looks back to see if there's any enemies that might be camping over there, trying to watch for people, you know, who are trying to, you know, like him, who are trying to go into the enemies in the enemy spawn. Tries to go for a couple no scopes and a couple quick / drag scopes. None of them hit, and his teammate needs to take him out for him. So another unfortunate display of poor marksmanship there. Jumps back down to the stairs here. Tries going for a jump scope, and then gets that nice, I want to say, a drag / jump scope, a partial jump scope on that guy who was kind of lagging. I want to say maybe he disconnected. I don't know. Tries going for that hard scope, but unfortunately he misses. Now he's gonna go for some KNT scopes, but his first KNT scope is jammed, and it follows up with a nice L96 kill. And a really tense 1v1 here. Goes for that health pack, picks it up, manages to run away to the up the stairs again, part way up the stairs, trying to go for those jump scopes on his enemy there who was pursuing him. Gets a very nice no scope again on the guy with the L96A1. Types low or something like that, and sees the guy within the white camo again, and tries to go in for some fancy little no scopes / drag scopes. Sees the guy start charging with the knife, and looks like his teammate took him out for him, but in exchange he died due to that other enemy who came up the other set of stairs. And now they're engaged in a really tough 1v1 here, and unfortunately he loses. So yeah, nice effort there, buddy, but you gotta try a little bit harder. Respawns here again, and pulls out his L96A1 this time. Gets a very nice one-shot, one-kill on the guy across the corridor. Honestly speaking, I think that he should use his L96A1 a lot more, because it seems like he's just more comfortable with the L96A1. I mean, it is a classic rifle, and the KNT308 at the time of his recording, or at the time when he sent this to me, it was still a relatively new sniper rifle. In fact, it was a really new sniper rifle. So obviously, you can't expect him to do as well as he would with the L96A1 when he has the KNT. So unfortunately, it seems to be the case, but nonetheless, he should still stick to his L96A1 if he wants to go for some really nice gameplays here. That guy in white camo is again trying to attack him with his knife. So yeah, looks like the guy in white camo was trying to duke him out, but unfortunately, things didn't really go his way, as our player here caught sight of that really quickly and took him out with the L96A1. Gets a nice drag scope there on that camper who wasn't expecting him to drop down, really. And now it looks like another guy with a Dom Pedro this time is trying to charge him, but his teammate takes him out, so that's fortunate. Trying to quick switch it to KNT, but his gun is jammed for a little bit, and he's trying to get some KNT kills right now. Fortunately, none of them are hitting right now, so he's gonna have to aim a little bit harder right now. Staying on the balcony, was about to get taken out by that guy, but his teammate stayed there, and then immediately gets shifted by the Dom Pedro, fucking shifters, and gets killed that way. Unfortunate. Pulls out his KNT again, hard scopes down the corridor, waits for anyone to come out. He's probably got that Dom Pedro guy on his mind right now, because no one feels good getting knifed by a Dom Pedro, so I'm pretty sure that our player here is no exception. Gets killed by Toxic Scope right there, who hard scoped him down the corridor. Walks back out to the bridge opening entrance of his spawn. Sees the guy across the corridor, across the map here, and the enemy in his own spawn. Tries going for a KNT kill. The L96A1 shot somehow missed right there. Follow-up shot did not miss. For some reason, he's playing Combat vs. Steam. Gets a nice kill, a hard scope kill down with the downrange with the LXA1. He's pushing up now, and he's taking a peek in the enemy spawn there to see if there's anyone waiting for him. There is no one, so he moves up to the rooftops, meets his teammate out here, says, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" Drops back down to the balcony here. No one's really. He's trying to look for people, but there's really no one to kill right now. And all of a sudden, he meets two people, and yeah, the camper kills him. Respawns here is near the end of the game right now, so it is about to be over. Our player here is going to look to see if he can get a last final few kills, if he can. Head glitches behind the AC units there. Gets a nice kill with his KNT across the bridge. Moves over to the corridor, sees if he can hardscope anyone down the corridor. Misses the shot, and unfortunately they lose. Score of 194. So anyways, thank you guys very much for watching this shoutcast. If you guys have any gameplays that you want me to shoutcast, then please send them in to me as a video response, and I will consider taking them in if they are at least good quality. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.